My name is Kevin Johnson. I'm the managing broker and CEO here at Century 21 One Blue in Orlando. I wanted to come to you today to talk to you about Adwerx. Adwerx is a digital advertising platform that allows real estate agents to stay top of mind with consumers in the marketplace, whether that be your sphere of influence, past customers, or the buying and selling public. What we're able to do with Adwerx is take our ad, whether it be a face picture or maybe something about a house, and put that in front of the consumer constantly on the web. I kind of compare this to the car insurance industry. If I was to mention to you a company that has a green gecko as their mascot, most of you would probably say Geico. And many of you may not even have Geico insurance. So why is that top of mind first? And that's because they do a great job at mindshare. They are everywhere and they are good at staying top of mind, because when the day comes, it may not be today or tomorrow, but someday when that day comes and you're ready to shop for car insurance, they simply want the opportunity to earn your business. And that is what we're doing with Adwerx. We're staying top of mind with the consumer so that when the day comes, again, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but someday when they are ready to buy, sell, or lease, we will be the first agent or office that they think of. And that is critical. Or maybe even better, if someone asks them about an agent recommendation, they think of you. And they may not have used you before, but you're top of mind. And we all know generally agents suck at follow-up, so you have a good chance of earning some business that way as well. I often tell the story, when I first got in this business, I made a lot of money really quickly. In fact, over $100,000 in gross commissions in my first 90 days and over 100 homes sold in my first 2 years. And Adwerx was one of my three big tools, my trifecta of success that I used in order to do that. And I was sitting at Starbucks on Orange Avenue, just north of Michigan, the old one, and talking with a buyer. We were looking at homes and trying to determine which houses we're going to go see. And another person walked by after picking up their coffee, and they recognized me and like, "Hey, you're Kevin. I see you constantly on my CNN." Had to make sure and told my customer that it wasn't a news story. They'd seen my advertising. So that is a great example of what Adwerx will do for you. It is not lead generation. Let's get that off our chest right now. It's not I put ad, I get leads, right? It can result in leads, but that's the icing on the cake. Our main goal here is to build mind share, right? And that's what Adwerx does. They sell you impression-based advertising, and then it is up to you on whether or not you're able to convert any of that impression-based advertising into actual leads, and then into prospects and into customers. So the first step is to design a compelling ad that catches people's eye. In that ad, there needs to be a clear, concise call to action. And then the last thing is when they click on that, they go to a squeeze page or landing page on your website that delivers just what was promised. If those three things are not set up perfectly, you will not generate leads. You'll still get great mind share, great awareness of you and your brand, just might not generate leads, okay? And our goal is for every 1,000 leads, impressions that you get, you should generate at least 10 clicks. So that's kind of where we're going at. And then from 10 clicks, you should get at least one lead. All right. So a couple caveats. I'm going to show you how to create an open house ad. Now, I've created my own graphic, my own creative. You can use Canva or any of those other type of apps to create your own graphics, your own creative. Don't use the default that come from Adwerx. And we do use Boomtown CRM and website here at Century 21 One Blue. So I'm leveraging that tool on the back end as well. And every agent needs to have a strong CRM and website. Whatever your broker provides, if they provide it for free, that's the best one for you. Otherwise, I do highly recommend Boomtown. So I'm going to go here first to our front-end consumer website. And again, I'm trying to create an ad for open houses. So I'm going to go to my gallery view on my website. And obviously, every different solution out there will be different. And my website allows me the opportunity to show just open houses, which is kind of cool. So in the Stellar MLS, as of right now, there are 2,753 properties for sale that have an open house. I'm going to be running this ad in Orange County, so I want to narrow that down just to Orange County. And there are 366 open houses scheduled. That's about 50 more than there were this morning, by the way. So then once I have those results, I'm going to go up here and I'm going to highlight the URL and I'm going to copy it. So you would think, hey, that's great. If they click on the link and they go here, they're going to get open houses, Kevin. What else do you need to do? A couple things. I need to put in my name, so it's my unique website. And then I want to be able to create this URL. I want to add to it a little bit so that if someone does click on it, not only do I know that they came from Adwerx, but the specific campaign as well. Now in Boomtown, I'm really lucky. Over here on the left-hand side, if you do use Boomtown, and you can do something very similar if you use Conversion or Sync or KV Core, I have my link generator tool, which is right here. I simply paste in the URL that I've just created. Now I got to tell the system, hey, when someone comes using this URL, they're coming from Adwerx. So this is where they came from. And why did they come here? Because they wanted to see the open houses. And I'm going to run this ad in the 32809 zip code. So I'm going to name this campaign there. And then I'm click generate my link. So that way, when a lead gets created, the source or where they came from will be Adwerx, and the why they're there, open house 32809, which is where our office is. So now I'm going to highlight and copy that URL, and I'm going to head over to Adwerx. Full disclosure, again, we're affiliated with the Century 21 brand, the most recognized name in real estate. And because of our corporate negotiations team, we have some great discounts. We get a 25% discount when we run ads. So I'm going to run a zip code based ad. Now they do have listing ads and sphere ads, but I'm showing you the zip code based ads today. So I'm going to check availability. So I'm going to select my profile. And as I said before, I don't run their generic ads, which you can see here on the screen. I just don't find them very effective, and I don't like them. So I go down here. I'm going to look up 32809, check availability. And there are 3 slots. I can pick as many slots as I want. Every slot's roughly 10,000 ad impressions, meaning your ad will be displayed 10,000 times over the course of a month. Over the course of a quarter, 30,000, right? If you're a member of the National Association of Realtors, you do get a little boost, by the way. So I'll show you that in the next screen. So here you go. Then I'm going to go to next. I'm going to edit my ad. Now it's going to edit that ad, this generic ad, which I said I don't like. So I've gone ahead and I've created my own. Now for demonstration purposes, I'm only going to do the web ad, not a banner ad, but it tells you all the criteria that you need to follow. This ad is 300 by 250 pixels, needs to be 40K or less in size. I've already created that, so I'm going to browse and pull that image right on in and click continue. There's my ad. I'm good to go. If I had the banner ad designed, I could put that in there as well. They will distribute those accordingly. Now, Adwerx wants to know, hey, Kevin, once someone clicks on that ad you just created, where do you want us to send them? And that is where I paste in that URL that I just created, in my case, in Boomtown. And as you can see right here in the URL, it lets them know that the source was Adwerx and the campaign is open house 32809, and it gives them a couple other rules to follow. I click next. All I have to do now is check out and I'm done. But the most important thing is I have a compelling ad and matches my branding. Make sure you want a lot of what they call negative space. Don't fill your ad with lots of copy, right? 2 to 3 words. Make sure you follow your state regulations. In Florida, you have to have your brokerage name. If you do list a phone number in the ad, make sure you put cell or direct next to it. But you don't need that in these, right? This is a computer-based ad. They're going to click and go, and your information is there. So don't go crazy with this. And this is more me leveraging for leads, right? I also have run ads with my face in it, so you get to see this beautiful mug constantly. So run a variety of campaigns and you'll see incredible results. The last thing that I would say, and when it comes to advertising with something like Adwerx, is that make sure it is not the only piece of the puzzle. Make sure you have a holistic approach to your digital marketing so that you are moving people down that sales funnel. I use Adwerx to hook people and get them into my funnel. And then I use my Facebook and Instagram and some remarketing stuff to pull them further down the funnel. And then I'm using ads that are targeting more specific things, like if they visited and looked at homes on my website, I'll show them buyer targeted ads. If they've checked a home value, I'm going to show them seller targeted ads. And I may even go more focused based on where they're located. So those are just some quick tips, 3 big steps right there to make sure that your Adwerx ad does what you want it to do, builds brand awareness. That's the win, right? They get to know your brand. They visit your website, win. And then if they actually, fill out that registration form and give you their information, that's a home run. That's just awesome. But keep in mind, they are not lead gen, but if you leverage it properly, you can generate some leads. Again, my name is Kevin Johnson here at Century 21, One Blue in Orlando. If you have questions, feel free to reach out to me, connectwithkevin.com. And if you'd like to learn more about joining our brokerage, you can visit onebluere.com/join, and that'll tell you all about our training, technology, support comp plans, and everything else. Thank you so much for watching.